Do you have some, because it's such a monumental moment in our current history, as a quick aside, do you have thoughts about this huge distributed crowdsourced financial happenings with Wall Street Bets?
Yeah.
That's like nobody could have, well, you could have predicted, but the scale and the impact of this kind of emergent behavior from independent parties that could happen.
Like I said, my own experience with the dismal science, as with physics, led me to reject a lot of bad models. And, economics was always compromised by politics, political economy. You could also argue that it used to be a branch of moral philosophy, so it was concerned with the good, and
Mm.
it became divorced and became sort of in this quasi-Newtonian way, just about everything's just running by itself. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. This
And that,
monopoly's crushing your Netscape company, but that's just nature.
and economics couldn't or doesn't really have good models for the Wall Street Bets subreddit.
They know how to squeeze a short, right? So the amazing thing is you have Robinhood app, which was again supposedly for the demos, for the people,
Yeah.
and eliminated the fee through various kinds of straddles or some kind of spread operation that helped them eliminate the fee or eat the fee. And in fact, as a broker in these days, because it takes 2 days to settle, there's counterparty risk, as they found out.
Mm-hmm.
And so the Wall Street Bets people, the memes are like the Terminator robot with the $600 stimmy check, and the hedge funds, the anime little girl hiding under the desk. There's a problem which I talked about in a recent podcast, which I'm conscious of from the history of the web, and that is, you could say it's monopoly, which antitrust wasn't enforced after US v. Microsoft for a long time, and a lot of this was due to the money interests buying control of politicians, and in Plato's 5 regimes, that's oligarchy. That's where we are, and now we're seeing a fight against the oligarchs. I don't know if it'll work, but you're definitely seeing it, and it's also kind of hackerish, right? It's got a hacker ethos. Hey, Robinhood, no fees. Oh, interesting. Hey, I can buy a fraction of a share in this thing, or I can keep buying with my stimulus check. So I mentioned Hegel seeing Napoleon on the horse, right? Hegel also talked about the cunning of reason, that you have this sort of, God sees history in full. And if you believe in God, or, we don't know the future, but there's always this sort of fly in the ointment, this unintended consequence that confounds the best plans of the powers that be. And we're living through it. I'm glad it's not, street warfare or mechanized warfare, because it has been in the past. It's more like soft power.
Yes.
And people are fighting back.